Hello and welcome to the week ahead video. Just a couple of topics to cover as we progress through the next 5 trading sessions. To start things off, on Monday, early morning, we've seen Chinese GDP coming in alongside expectations at 7.5%, but nonetheless falling from the previous figure of 7.7%. But this has avoided the worst case scenario, as the Finance Minister of China last week did warn that Chinese growth could slow down to as much as 7%, so that worst case scenario being avoided, and we'll see how the US react when they come to market with their volumes in the energy complex later today. But elsewhere this week, focus likely on Wednesday with Ben Bernanke's semi-annual testimony as the Federal Reserve Chairman. So he is broadly expected to reiterate what we heard out of him some weeks ago, where he did say that QE tapering could come as soon as the end of 2013 and maybe even halted by the midpoint of the next calendar year 2014. But it is worth just re-stressing that point that he did say that the current state of the US labour market does overstate the employment situation in the US, so look to see if there's any divergence from that party line when he takes his seat this Wednesday. But also we have the Bank of England's minutes release, the first minutes with Mark Carney at the helm of the Monetary Policy Committee. So I'll see if he does follow in Mervyn King's footsteps and pushes for further quantitative easing, or if he was stemmed from doing so by the release of that extraordinary statement we saw alongside the Bank of England rate decision a couple of weeks ago. But elsewhere this week in terms of data releases, a couple of key ones from the US and in fact the Eurozone. Retail sales numbers crossed the wires on Monday from the US, with Tuesday seeing the ZEW survey out of Germany likely to set the sentiment tone for German markets over the next 5 trading sessions. But as always, earnings season does continue this week. We have some real large cap stocks out of the US, the likes of Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, Coca-Cola and General Electric, to name just a few, as we progress through the earnings calendar this week. So of course we'll bring you all of those as soon as it hits the wires, as well as any other relevant commentary to your trading. But in the meantime, that's all from me. Make sure you have a fantastic week.